Hey YouTube, this is Nirvada here for Stack96, where we discover your devices. Today I'm going to be doing a top 5 of the top 5 things in iOS 9 that are available for the iPad as well as the iPhone, or whatever other iOS device you happen to use. So there's been a whole load of things that were announced just for the iPad, and that's going to be available in a separate video, which I should be linking to about here. So if you want to watch that, be sure to click on there, but these are the features that are available in general for all of them. So the first thing is improved Spotlight. So with Spotlight you're going to be able to search from a whole load of more sources now, such as web videos, such as YouTube, which you're watching now, and you're also going to be able to watch videos directly in Spotlight, which is going to be really handy. So you don't have to go between apps. There's going to be deep linking, which means that developers are going to be able to link specifically to places in their apps from Spotlight. So for example, if you want to look for a recipe, you'll be able to type in whatever it is that you want to cook in Spotlight, and then you're going to be able to open that recipe directly in a recipe app, directly on the page that you need. There's also this Google Now style Spotlight area, which you can access by going all the way to the left of your home screens. And it's going to show you things in context, such as the people that you often speak to, or the apps that you often use. And it's going to do it based on what time of the day it is, where you are, and stuff like that. And it's going to show you things like news and basically the stuff that Google Now kind of tries to do, but there's also going to be a few more stuff on top of it. The second big new feature is Siri Improvements. There's going to be quite a lot of Siri improvements, and these do kind of accompany the new Spotlight, because you're going to be able to use more natural language, as you can kind of do in Spotlight. So you're going to be able to say things like, remind me to buy this when I get home, or remind me to do this when I get to the car. And it does things like recognize what you're doing at the moment. So if you say this, it will know what to save, and it recognizes when it's in the car now. I think it will do that by linking to the Bluetooth in the car or something. And Siri got a slight UI change too. Instead of the kind of spinning thing and the little sound wave along the bottom, it's got this whole colourful thing going on at the bottom. So whether you like it or not, it's up to you, but I kind of preferred how it looked like before. But that's just me personally anyway. So the third thing is that the phone learns what you use and where you use it. So they're going to be able to show you recommendations in context of what it thinks you want to do. So for example, if you put headphones into the phone and you're in the area where you usually run, then it's going to bring up your running playlist, or at least the music app, I think. And perhaps if you're in the car, as they showed in the conference, then it might show your audiobooks, because you usually listen to audiobooks in the car. And if there's an app that you use in a specific place, then it'll show it kind of to the bottom left, where you can swipe it up and it'll basically launch the app. And again, it's in context, so it's dependent on what apps you use and where. So I'm looking forward to see how well this works, but hopefully it'll work really well. I think Apple would have put a lot of time into this, so I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty great. Number 4 is kind of like OS X El Capitan. I hope I'll be able to say that word right soon. It's better battery and performance. So with iOS 9, there's a whole lot of things that they're doing under the hood to try and improve the performance. Like for example, if you lay it face down on the table, the sensors are going to be able to see that it's basically covered, the screen's covered. So it's not going to put the screen on for any notifications or anything like that, saving battery life. And there's also going to be this low power mode that I can go into, which switches off a whole lot of things under the hood to try and improve the battery life. So again, it's something that we're going to have to see how well it goes, and I'm looking forward to see if the battery life's improved a lot or not, because as we all know, battery life is a big problem still in smartphones. So any little thing that they can do like this to improve battery life is welcomed by loads of people. And of course, all of these changes are going to try and add to the performance too. The phone should be a whole lot more snappier. My fifth point is native apps. So there's been a whole lot of changes to native apps. For example, Passbook's been named Wallet because it's got a whole lot of new things in it, such as reward cards and stuff like that. And Notes has gotten a big change too. It's gained a whole lot of features, such as bolding text, stylizing the text, adding pictures, adding links, and just adding all those things. And again, they're going to be synced between the phone and the Mac, so they're going to be accessible anywhere. So it's basically Apple's take on Evernote, which is kind of a recurring theme from the press conference. They're trying to take features from applications that people use and trying to put them into their apps, which is good for them, and I guess it's good for consumers too, because everything's just there native to the app. They don't have to go out looking for the apps. So again, I'd love to try this app out for myself, and there's a whole lot of other apps too. There's also News, which is basically kind of like Flipboard, although I haven't really tried out Flipboard, but that's what a lot of people are saying. But for me, I found it kind of similar to Feedly. It kind of looks a bit like Feedly. So anyway, it depends on whether you like that kind of thing or not. So anyway, those are my top 5 new features in iOS 9 that are available for the iPad and the iPhone. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to comment down below what your favourite features were and if there's anything that you think I missed. And be sure to subscribe to see more daily 1-minute tips, as well as technology videos such as this one, which are a bit different to 1-minute tips. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.